Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. So yesterday I did a video of all of my pocket knives of the year, not necessarily new in the world, but new to me and my favorite ones. And today I'm going to do the same thing with the fixed blades. So I kind of fell into this rabbit hole this year, which means that almost every single knife I got this year, which was a fixed blade, I got. I had some older ones and some ones that I didn't, that I did definitely use, like Moras and stuff like that, but more traditional stuff that I'd used before. And this year I kind of fell into the rabbit hole of more high-end fixed blades. Um, and some of that has to do with the fact that I love cooking and I cook a lot, and some of it has to do with the fact that I am also a big camper, and I like to dabble in bushcraft, although I'm not an expert in that way at all. So first, I'd like to thank you all for watching these videos, and also if you could leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. So let's get started. So first off, um, let's start off with this. This is basically the first big fixed blade that I got, which is the Bravo. The Bravo obviously is Bark Rivers, probably their most famous design. This is a convex grind. This is a Magna Cut. I got the polished handle. It's starting to age really nicely. I really like it a lot. It's definitely a great knife. Uh, there's you, it's good. It's kind of like how do I describe this? It's kind of like the perfect medium of a lot of different things. I think there's other knives that do almost every aspect of what the Bark River does better. But having said that, this knife does everything well, just not excellently. But it is an awesome, awesome knife to carry around, and I absolutely love this guy. And then I fell into a rabbit hole of LT Wright this year. So they're not as another American-made knife. LT Wright is absolutely awesome. This is their Genesis, and it is a Scandi grind, and I love it for any kind of fire prep. This thing makes a wicked, wicked fire, and is great to have around for bushwhacking and other things, and I love it, and you can tell that I've used it a lot this year, and it's still extremely sharp. So in a way, like, these two knives complement each other because I kind of like this one for more general use around the campsite for cooking as well and for other things. And then this guy I kind of use specifically for making fire and bushwhacking stuff. And then next, I'll just talk about this other big dog that I got here. This is the GNS3 from LT Wright. I haven't used this one yet. I got this from the Redwall, really cool like club that you can join on LT Wright's website. It's got black liners and the red canvas, I think this is called. And it looks like it's going to be a phenomenal knife. It's a saber grind, not a high saber grind, but a saber grind. And I think it's going to be a great cross between these two knives. And I'm really curious to get it out into the field and work with it. So yeah, and it looks absolutely spectacularly beautiful. Absolutely love it. This is, I believe, called the Ultra Field Knife from Bark Rivers, and I absolutely love this one in the kitchen. Uh, and it's got the maple burl. It's not necessarily user. I'm not going to take this camping, but I almost wish now that I had gotten a more plain Jane scale on it because I love this scale. But I think I might buy another one of these when they come around again. This is 3V, which I actually really am starting to love 3V. It's just really a cool steel for all kinds of uses. It's kind of one of those knives that, whether it's a pocket knife or a fixed blade, you can't go wrong with 3V. Um, Next, let's talk about the taupe. I got this guy, first production run, orange, um, what is it called? The orange wood. Anyway, I'm blanking on the name, but this is a really cool knife that I love in the kitchen as well. It's got like this high sweeping point to it. Awesome to cook with or to cut steak with or to, you know, prep any kind of meat with. This is a joy to have. I absolutely love this knife. Mosaic pins are beautiful. Osage orange. Osage orange is a scale material. Really, really cool. And I just got this recently. This is the Iron River from Bark Rivers. And again, I got maple burl, although it looks totally different than this maple burl. But the mosaic pins on this are absolutely stand out, and the material is incredibly great. Magna Cut. This is a really cool knife. I really like the way it feels, and this is another great knife. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the way it looks. And then LT Wright again. This is the Bush Baby, and it's got a forced patina on it. This also came from the Redwall. Very nice little bushcrafty knife. I've used this several times on the work site. It does the job very well. It's a tool steel, but having said that, it's a great tool steel. And then the Frontier Trapper, I also got this on the Redwall. This comes in a lot of, and I got the mountain scales on this because I never really had mountain scales, and I really like it. I need to actually add a lanyard here so that my finger will land on it. But other than that, it's really cool. I love the shape to it. And again, it's a great pocket carry. Pull this out and I can use this for a lot of different things. LT Wright is just so good at making knives. And then next I have this little mini Canadian. This thing is super small and fits in the pocket super well. Just disappears. It's one of those knives that I can carry in my pocket. It doesn't matter where I go. No one knows that I'm carrying a little fixed blade, and this thing is just awesome. I love the high vis of it. I'm going to give it to my daughter for when we camp. She'll be able to use this knife pretty safely, and I think it's a good knife to learn how to use a fixed blade on. Really cool. And then this is, I'm blanking on the name of this, but this is from Baltic Blades. And this little guy is awesome for just having around. It's like called a pocket scalpel. Great to have around the house for opening packages and stuff like that. And this is a really cool little knife, and extraordinarily sharp. Definitely deserves the name pocket scalpel. And then last, I'd like to just talk about briefly this guy here. This is from North Arms, and I got myself a very nice chef knife. This is called the Alder, and like I said, I cook a lot. This is S35 though, chef knife, and it is so nice. I mean, like, just it changes everything to have such a great knife in the kitchen, and the handles and the way the ergos are, it just really works so well. And I've been using this nonstop, and it's super easy to keep sharp by just stropping it, basically. Just a really all-around good knife. So those are my fixed blades this year that I've really loved. If you guys see something that I'm missing that you think I should really try to pick up, please let me know. I'd love to know your comments. And what is your fixed blade of the year? What did you guys pick up that you thought was absolutely awesome? I would love to know. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And you can also become a Patreon member by following the link down below, and that enters you to win a knife a month. $3 a month gets you the chance to win a knife. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.